Okie dokie, children. Now it's time for us to look at all those shapes. Alright, once again, this could be something you already know, but if not, I'm going to blow your minds real quick. So we've obviously just talked about using the text or using the shapes here to, form your text boxes and whatnot. And there's tons of shapes to choose from over here. You got everything from a happy face. You can do a don't, like say we wanted to say, no Halloween, we're against Halloween, we could put one of those symbols over the jack-o'-lantern. What else do we got here? Got crazy designs down here. Got the cloud. But some other shapes that I think might come in handy for your activity. First off, check out these arrows. Now here are some of the arrows that I like to use. For example, these four that have the text box attached to them. So like check out this one, for example. It's an arrow pointing down with a text box attached to it. Now if I wanted, once again, uniformity, everything to look the same, I would just quickly come over here, fill that green, go there, make that, oops, go to the border color, make that the orange, make my border 4. I would pick the eater, center it, and I would center it. I would make the text, actually a little shortcut that I do, just copy some text I already have, boom. I've actually got to pick the darker green, don't I? There we go. And then I could be like, this is a jack-o'-lantern. Boom. Obviously that text is too big, so I'm just going to make it a bit smaller so it fits. And look at that. I have an arrow pointing to this thing to indicate what it is. Notice how on my through the tunnel example I did that to indicate where my theme statement was and to indicate where my universal ideas were. And I used those same kinds of arrows with the text boxes attached. So that's one option that you can do. Another thing that you can do down here at the callouts, we have like a star, we have like the bang pow boom designs that you might see in like comic books. But the one I want to point out, or the ones I want to point out, are these. I guess you would call it the dialogue boxes. Now the one I always use, I use the same one. Once again, uniformity, so pick one of these and stick with it. I always use this guy with the rounded edges, right? And then what you do, you can move where the voice is coming from like that. Swing that there. Once again, uniformity. So you want to have the same fill color, same border color, same border size. You want to have the same font, so just copy and paste. Boom. And I believe this has a bigger border, doesn't it? I need to make it size 8 for all of them. Boom, boom. Now you can make it seem like the jack-o'-lantern is saying something. So let's say the jack-o'-lantern is, telling us that because, someone has a candle lit inside of him. So of course he's going to be a little bit warm. So there we go. That's that. And then obviously I want to move all these out of the way so that nothing's overlapping and looking like a mess. So that could be an option. Maybe in your one-pager you want your character to be saying something. Another option would be you want your character thinking something. And that's where this guy comes in. And what's cool is this one is you can extend the thought bubble. So maybe he's way down here and you can put your text in the thought bubble so he's thinking something instead of saying something. So that's an option too. And I wanted to bring that to your attention because like I've said, I really want to see you guys get creative with this. I want to see how unique each and every one of your one-pagers can be. So, take this and run with it and see what you can do.